안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. 오늘은 오후에 켜봤습니다. 시간이 될 때 할 수 있는 게 좋으니까. 자, 어제 어디까지 했죠? 어제 그 하늘 일족 네, 테낙스의 큰 방어 체제를 구축하고서 보수적으로 이렇게 나서지 않고 있던 그 하늘 일족을 설득하는 데 성공했죠. 다소 파격적인 방법이었긴 했지만 그 방어선을 무너뜨리는 방법으로 그 친구들이 이제 돕지 않을 수 없게 유도를 했죠. 에일로이가. 그렇게 해서 그쪽의 도전자들을 이쪽으로 보내는데 성공을 했습니다. 네, 코탈로와 함께 이 임무를 해냈죠. 그래서 여기 이제 족장을 만나러 가면 되겠습니다. 이 쿨루트에 끌어들이기 위해서 그 하늘 일족을 설득한 거죠. 그리고 쿨루트를 시작할 수 있게 하려는 이유는 분명하죠. 저 족장은 이 쿨루트를 통해서 기계들로부터, 그리고 레갈라 그 적으로부터 자신의 부족을 지키기 위한 것이고, 에일로이는 거기에 동조함으로써 저 족장이 있는 이 지역의 지하 깊은 곳에 있는 그 아이테르라는 가이아의 서브 기능을 회수하기 위한 것이죠. 서로의 이해관계가 딱 맞아떨어져서 지금 이렇게 상황이 전개가 되었습니다. 계속 진행을 해볼게요.
Outlander, the chief awaits you in the arena, past the throne.
소리는 잘 들리는지 모르겠네. 잠깐만. 마이크를 잠시만 테스트를 잠깐 해볼게요. 오케이, 잘 들리고. 자, 진행해보도록 하겠습니다. 저기도 뭐가 하나 있는데? 내가 못 본 게 있는 것 같은데, 여기? 이것도 체크해주고.
This must lead to the arena. It's another part of the ruins, turned into a fighting ring.
갑옷이다.
This could be useful.
잠시만요. 매우 희귀 갑옷이야. 멋있다. 근데 능력치는 딱히 이게 더 좋은데? 이걸로 장비를 하고 이걸로 외형을 잡으면 되겠죠? 어우, 멋있다. 좋습니다.
Aloy, it seems you've had to move mountains to bring the Sky Clan to heel. Literally.
Katalo helped.
Yes. Takote reprimanded for all the clan to see. You both served well. But now the cool route is at hand. Some have come to compete, others to bear witness. They know Regala will come for me.
I'll do whatever it takes to hold up my end, as long as you remember yours. So what's the plan?
Katalo.
There are only two viable ways to attack the arena. Through the throne room you just passed, and by the trail on the north end. We've set up barricades at both. But if Regala means to assault the cool route with machines, she will have to attack by the trail.
You will join our defenders there. Hold the line, and I'll have my marshals. you will be free of my service and receive your reward. Make whatever preparations you must. Once the cool route begins, you must see it through.
The grove, the arena, it's all part of the same ancient structure?
Yes. Here the land remembers the sacrifice of the 10. Their deeds commemorated for eternity.
Sacrifice?
The visions tell us that on the ground below, they gave their lives in a fight against machines. We honored them by holding the cool route where they fell.
I know where I'll be. What about you two?
I will be here with the chief, where I belong. Should the fight reach us, we will take the blood owed for our fallen.
If it comes to that, the defenses will hold.
Let's get this over with.
Good. You'll find Deca at the north barricade with the rest of our defenders. Strike true as the 10. I'll see you when this is done.
자, 시작해볼까요? 북쪽 장벽으로 이동하기. 이렇게 돌아서 가면 되는구나. 오, 여기 보관함도 있네. 너무 좋죠. 아, 좋고. 작업대? 의상 강화? 이 친구 할 수 있구나. 강화해보자. 아, 바로 막히네. 원소 클로스트라이더 주머니 벨트, 선윙, 방어막 캐스터. 아, 무리다. 바로 막히는군요. 오케이.
False courage won't win today.
The desert contestants look more flamboyant than skilled.
This is a ceremony, not entertainment.
Your enemy is mine.
다들 긴장하고 있죠?
Place from us. I've got some shards
Take
riding.
more than courage.
다들 서로를 격려하고 긴장을 놓치지 말라고
Mr. Kote.
다지고 있죠.
Of
어?
course.
누가 있는데? 내가 아는 사람이 있는데?
Chief's champion. What an Easterner.
아, 여기 있구나.
Didn't think the Sky Commander himself would be joining us today.
If there's a chance my challengers will be facing Regala, it is only right their commander join in their fate.
Or maybe you need to save face after what happened at the bulwark.
Careful now. Sometimes sharp wits bring out sharp spears.
I'd save my spear for Regala's troops, if I were you.
어우, 에일로이가 진짜 깡이 장난이 아니에요.
Okay. The Koro's defenders should be at the end of this trench.
And look, we are not alone in this fight.
데카 여기 있죠? 데카 어디 계시죠? 데카 아주머니? 아, 저 위에 계시네요. 잠깐만. 저 어떻게 올라가셨지? 선생님? 아, 여기 다리가 있구나. 아, 여기 사다리가 있네.
Focus on the machines. Take them down. And Regala's forces become no different from our own.
Yes, Chaplain.
Watch each other's backs. Dismissed. Our soldiers are ready. They will defend the cool route from below. But from above...
Not bad. Where did you get it?
One of our squads ripped it off a fallen machine. The honor is yours. Regala may have her tricks, but you will show her our teeth.
Thunder! The cool route is upon us! Our struggle demands new blood! New leaders! Release Face the quarry! Challengers, approach! All who take down a machine shall be named Marshal. Remember the 10. Strike from the air as they did and seize your glory.
Hold them back! Defend the cool route!
무한대인가 이거 대포? 와 저건 뭐야? 부셔야 돼, 부셔야 돼. 못 들어오게 막아. 다 썼어? 다 썼어. 와. 여기 하나 더 있다. 와우. 와우. 잠깐만. 오오오 죽으면 안돼. 죽으면 안돼요. 저 녀석이 날 알고 있네. 이놈을 먼저 잡아. 저길 노려. 오 죽겠다. 오케이 쓰겠습니다. 죽어라. 한 마리 더 있는데. 저기있다 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 저기있다. 어딨지? 어딨지? 저기있다. 다 썼어 다 썼어. 저기 또 있어 또 있어 또 있어. 주워. 다 없앴나? 아직 있어 아직 있어 아직 있어 아직 있어. 또 오케이 다 끝났다. 근데 이게 다가 아니겠지? 오케이. 와 계속 온다. 다 썼어 다 썼어. 다 비켜봐 비켜봐. 그래도 거의 다 잡았어요. 예 알겠습니다. 잠시만요. 잡았어 잡았어. 끝났나? 해치웠나? 으아! 그래, 이게 다일 리가 없는데?
There.
아, 올 것이 왔구만.
What is that?
I don't know.
록브레이커다.
Hold the defenses! Go!
뭐, 캐논 버리지 마. 왔다. 오늘이 레길라의 제삿날이 되겠군. 와, 지옥에서 올라오는 것 같다. 무섭다, 무서워. 야, 또 만났네. 아이고, 저런.
Get to the weapon! If I can draw that thing close, open fire! Hey! That's right, over here, you big worm!
내가 어떻게 유인해야 돼? 저기 있다. 잠시만요.
Fire a few shots.
오랜만에 만나서 어색하네. 아직 우리 사이 아직 어색하잖아. 우리 그렇게 좋은 사이 아니잖아. 야! 아, 잠깐만. 일단 방어막부터. 죽고 싶지 않으니까. 오! 우후! 너무 아프죠? 와우. 반갑습니다. 아이고, 오랜만에 뵙네요.
I'm in position! Let's bring this thing down!
내가 어떻게 유인해야 되지? 저쪽인데? 오케이. 지금이야. 오케이. 나이스.
Gotta get more ammo.
탄약이 없어? 잠깐만 기다려봐. 한 방 세게 날려줄게. 우와. 한 번 더. 그렇지. 아이고야. 다 썼구나. 어우, 어디다 쏘냐. 다행이다. 잘못 쐈다. 다행이다. 잘못 쐈다. 지금이다. 얍! 우! 쏴! 으아! 야, 잘하고 있냐, 바리스타? 야, 잘 좀 해봐라. 야, 이놈아. 치명적으로. 한 번 더. 잘해봐, 얘들아. 이렇게 데미지가 안 들어가는 거 아니야? 기분 탓인가? 우와우. 빵. 배를 터쳐야 되는데. 굴러야 돼. 굴러야 돼. 굴러야 돼. 와우. 굴러야 돼요. 와. 쏴, 좀 잘 쏴봐. 맞은 거 맞아? 내가 못 맞춘다, 야, 근데. 다시. 오, 뭐야, 이거 못 쏘는 거야. 쏜다. 소닉붐. 어우, 아파라. 안 되겠다. 방어막. 너무 가까워. 지금이야, 쏴! 아, 무서워. 야이. 가만히 있어. 얼음이야. 나 얼어버렸어. 안 보여. 빵. 왜 안 터지냐, 쟤. 빵. 어우, 진짜 움직이는 거 봐, 진짜. 뱀처럼 움직이네, 진짜. 그렇지. 예이. 불러주고. 얼굴 한 번 더. 없어. 뭐야. 지금. 지금이니. 와. 어디 낀 거냐? 아니야. 자세 잡으시고 쏩니다. 얍기놈. 어우, 좀 죽어라. 아우, 좀 맞아라. 어우, 야야야. 뒤로 숨어. 나 죽겠다. 마셔. 꼈어. 어우, 꼈어. 빵. 다 잡았어요. 빵. 어우, 굴렀는데? 우! 다 잡았어. 됐어. 다 잡았어. 한 번 더. 오케이. 다 난동물인다. 다 잡았다는 뜻이죠? 내가 마지막 발악을 하고 있는 거지, 지금. 움직임을 예측을 할 수가 없어. 죽을 수 있으니까. 아우, 안정적으로. 그렇지. 나도 진짜 싫어.
Regala went after Hikaru. I gotta get to him.
잠깐만, 얘들아, 잠깐만. 아, 빨리빨리 파밍하고 갈게요. 어디로 가야 되지? 저쪽이다.
Champion, get to the chief!
잘한다. 내가 할게, 내가 할게. 아, 야, 죽은 애를 왜 더 때리냐. 가만둬라, 야. 잘 잡았네. 어딨지? 페카로 어딨어? 와, 웹팔로 진짜 잘 싸운다. 아직은 면이
This
길구만.
isn't finished. I'll be back with everything I have. And all who stand with Hakaro will be run red.
At attention. You fought well. Proved yourself against enemies both metal and flesh. I name you all Marshal. Your first order is to secure the arena from any remaining rebels. Go. I failed. I should have finished Regala. But now she'll be back with more machines. Stronger than ever.
I'll do what I can to help.
No, you've done enough. Far more than our bargain called for. When we first met, you spoke of your true mission on which all depends. I wasn't certain if I believed you then. But I believe in you now. So leave me. And get to your task.
What will you do?
Tend to the wounds. What you need is there. Take it. Your deeds today will be remembered like those of the 10.
This is it. Aether's below.
아, 참 지하에 있지?
What was this place? There. That console. Come on, Aether. Time to go home.
시간인가요?
The Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring ether subordinate function to original code.
오,
Got it.
됐다.
Now to get this back to Gaia.
조금만 둘러보고 갈까요?
Visions in the grove have changed. The words of the ten not being here. This was the vision that Chief Icaro saw years ago. All of the visions are changed, and this one just arrived.
아이테를 빼니까 오히려 회수를 하니까 오히려 저 홀로그램이 더 명확해졌나봐요. 소리가 들리죠?
Aloy, here.
다 봤다.
Let's talk.
예예. 가겠습니다.
Please, Aloy. Come here.
오,
Aloy, here. Let's talk. The visions throughout the grove are different now. And this one, it just appeared. Is this your doing?
Visions have changed.
That's the one that inspired Chief Icaro.
More testimony of the old ones.
Hear now the words that reunited a people. Following the tragic events of the war, Anne Faraday, the chief architect of the reconciliation effort, addressed a nation in need of hope.
If we look into the future, the lens of the recent past, our fears loom. Wars waged against machines, scarcity of food and water, storms that drive us from our homes. But true courage means facing those fears with conviction instead of cynicism. Leading the peacekeeping effort with these brave men and women, these marshals of the new Southwest, has strengthened my conviction that when we are united, we can overcome any threat. Join me. Join us in that conviction as we strive for a nation and a world without want or more.
Reporting for duty, Commander. I'm coming with you.
But Icaro needs you.
Because of you, he has new marshals. And a rallying cry the clans cannot ignore. So I will stand with you on your mission. Give whatever is left of my life. It is what I choose.
How can I say no to that? Zoe, there's someone who wants to join us. I need you to meet him in the foothills and guide him the rest of the way.
Will do, Aloy.
Go to the mountains, west of Plainsong. A friend of mine will meet you on the ascent. I'll join you when I can.
A friend of yours? Should be interesting.
아, 역시 예상대로
I need to get ether back to Gaia.
코탈로는
Capturing it did
진짜
something to the other holograms too. Might be worth checking out.
다른 홀로그램도 한번 체크해볼까요? 어제 제가 생각했던 대로 코토로는 일단 마음이 열리고 나면은 거의 뭐 헌신적으로 도움을 주는 사람이었죠. 바로 에일로이의 일행이 되었습니다. 어라라? 근데 그게 어디 있지? 아, 이쪽에도 서브 퀘스트가 많이 있네요. 홀로그램 좀 보려고 했는데 여기 있다. 못 보네? 가만히 있자.
Join JTF-10 for a covert operation deep within the rainforest. Whether home or abroad, JTF-10 protected assets critical to the insurrection. Deep in the jungle, concealed by mud and darkness, they laid their traps for their enemies.
Hikaru was risking a lot on this ceremony.
음,
The sentries will need to be vigilant today.
하나가 더 있었던 것 같은데. 아, 여긴가? 이거다.
Observe the grid of JTF-10 in the mountainous regions of the hot zone. Trained to outlast, conditioned for any climate. JTF-10 were elite defenders in even the most remote mountain landscapes.
그럼 이런 거였네요. 오케이. 이것만 보고 가보죠.
Discover how
호잇.
JTF-10 claimed home field advantage in the desert.
호잇. 가봅시다. 기지로 돌아가야죠. 기지로 돌아가서 가야에게 돌려주러. 회선 기능을 돌려주고 두 번째 기능이 있는 위치로 가보겠습니다. 여긴 어디 메뉴? 내가 들리지 않았어 여기?
I see you, champion. Sit.
나 이거 들었는데?
Did you see those kids riding around on machines out
Definitely
west?
don't. You know who they are?
No idea. But they didn't look like rebels to me.
Agreed.
경주인가 보다.
Machine riders, but not rebels. I should
나중에
track them
가봐야지.
down when I can. I know who they are.
가만히 있지야. 일단 기지로 돌아가야죠.
Like this? Oh, you're not waving a hammer around, Aaron. Try a gentler touch.
And my big sausage fingers don't really do gentle, okay?
Bring it back. Trace the line. To your right. Other right.
I just saw it. It's the one Aloy found up north. Gotcha. They call it a concussion beat party or something. Yeah, now that's music.
Aloy!
Erend, you're all better. And you're here.
Well, the world only goes on if you can do your thing. We learn fast enough, we help make that happen. You want all the backup you can get, right?
We still have much training to do, of course. One does not become hunter in a day.
Each seed grows at a pace of its own. Doesn't mean it won't bloom. You should know your Tanakh friend arrived.
Katalo.
I heard their warriors drink people's blood. I want to sleep with one eye open.
I think he's seen enough blood for a lifetime.
I showed him to one of the rooms. He seems to appreciate the privacy.
Looks like you've got things under control. I should get this to Gaia.
Right. We'll keep on training. Catch up as fast as we can.
I'm seeing glyphs in my dreams already.
Well, while you've been off gallivanting around, I've been working with Gaia to find out more about the land gods. So from where I'm standing, you're in need of some training. Come along.
Okay. Oh, and I delivered your message to Talana. She headed for that Oseram camp you two were looking for, to the southwest.
I just think she talks a lot.
You would too, if you knew everything there is to know about everything.
She can also crank out a whole army of machines to kick your sorry behind.
어우, 내가 말할 틈을 주질 않네. 진짜 계속 얘기하려고. 오케이, 일단은 돌려주고 올게요.
Welcome back, Aloy. When you're ready, please merge ether with me. Afterwards, I must discuss an important matter with you.
So, what did you want to discuss?
While you were away, I received an unusual transmission on my dedicated Aletheia frequency.
Aletheia. That's one of the sub-functions you couldn't detect before.
Yes. The transmission occurred so slowly that at first it seemed like an accidental blip of data amongst background static. Once I noticed this irregularity, it took some time to collate the complete message.
Coordinates. Where does it lead?
To a mountain to the northwest of this facility. A word of caution, Aloy. It is possible this transmission is genuine. It is also possible it is being broadcast by someone or something else.
You don't think it's actually Aletheia?
I am uncertain.
What's SOS?
It is an old world code. A distress signal. A desperate plea for help.
Why would Aletheia send a coded transmission on a frequency only the two of you can communicate on?
I believe it was done as a precaution to avoid detection, or at least to create the appearance of the desire to do so. I am also uncertain why Aletheia would expect that I would be able to detect and respond to its distress signal at all. As far as it is aware, I no longer function.
Okay, so either Aletheia is in trouble and sent the message hoping you were out there, or someone else is trying to get us to go to these coordinates, pretending to be Aletheia.
That is my conclusion as well.
Could the Zeniths be sending the transmission?
According to the data I reviewed on your focus, the Zeniths recovered the other Gaia root kernel in the Hades Proving Lab. It is feasible they used it to gain access to my internal frequencies.
So, maybe they sent it thinking you'd respond and reveal your location.
Possibly. However, the transmission is highly irregular. If they intended to provoke me into revealing myself, I would expect the communication to be more routine.
Right. So maybe it's not them then. You said the coordinates lead to a mountain to the northwest. What's there?
I have no record of anything of note in that vicinity.
Okay, and what about the other number in the message? 237. Any idea what that means?
I have queried my available databases, but it does not appear to have any significance. Perhaps its meaning can only be understood at the indicated coordinates.
All right, I'll go to the coordinates and check out the source of the transmission.
All by yourself? Ha! No way.
I included Erend and Varl in this briefing via their focuses. I concur that you should not investigate this alone.
What if it's a trap?
Of course it could be a trap. But if it really is Eleuthia, then it's in trouble, and I need to bring it back. Don't worry. I'll be careful and...
We're coming with you.
Fine. Go grab your things.
We'll wait for you at the west exit, in case you need to upgrade your gear.
든든하죠. 친구들이 있으니까 든든해. 어떤
I'll
방이요?
check it out when I can.
어떤 방을 여셨지? 이거 아닌데? 얘기 안 한 것 좀 더 얘기해 볼게요.
Aloy, we've gathered some supplies in that chest. Take what you need.
Varl looks happy about his training partner.
Learning is best done together.
Have you gone back to Plainsong at all?
I thought about it, but I wouldn't know what to tell them. The chorus already thinks me a thorn in the thicket. If they knew what we did to Fa, even if they understood, there'd be little they could grasp about all this. No. For now, I must leave the tribe behind.
오우 정말 잠깐만 대사가 왜 이렇게 많아?
Sounds like you met my friend Talana.
Yes, the Karja Huntress. I haven't seen armor like hers since the Red Raids, but Varl tells me that she too suffered at the hands of the Mad Sun King.
Yeah, she's one of the good ones. Trust me. What are you up to?
Gaia was kind enough to put together a list of glyphs used by the Old Ones. She helped me decipher some of the data you've collected and showed me how to use the focus to help the process. It's not easy, but it's been working so far.
That's good to hear.
동료 훈련했죠, 제니스.
Did Gaia tell you anything about the Zeniths?
She did, though it wasn't exactly easy to believe. To think that there are places among the stars where life can bloom as it does here, it is humbling, to say the least, and heartbreaking that such life should be bent on destroying ours.
So, how does a tribe like the Utaru manage to maintain the peace with warriors like the Tenakth?
By holding them off. When our fields bloomed aplenty, the Tenakth looked upon our lands with envy. But Plainsong's dishes provided sanctuary and high ground to keep invaders at bay. In the end, even the Tenakth saw sense in a truce. The Utaru promised to provide the Tenakth with food from our crops every year. In exchange, the Tenakth would relinquish one of their own, a veteran, to train the Utaru in combat. This custom was abandoned a few years after the derangement. But some veterans still remain in the plains.
I believe I've met them already. I've been meaning to ask, what's the deal with you and the chorus? You didn't seem to be on the best of terms.
That's what happens when you're the one Utaru who insists on publicly defying them. Twice. When the Karja invaded the Utaru plains, they did more than just attack our villages. They burned our fields, took our people as slaves, and murdered those who were too weak to make the trip back to Meridian.
To be sacrificed in the Sun Ring.
I was helping the healers back then, as waves of refugees swarmed into Plainsong. The chorus was divided in how to face the invaders. Some saw sense in raising arms. Others believed the dishes would keep us safe, as they had many times before. And while they bickered, I buried the seeds of the fallen.
That couldn't have been easy. Seeing your people suffer while the Karja invaded your lands.
I come from a small village near Plainsong. My grandmother used to say there was no seed that wouldn't grow there. I moved to the Dishes when I decided to apprentice as a healer. When the Red Raids began, I thought about going back. But the injured kept pouring into Plainsong, day after day. So I kept putting it off. One day, I woke up to hear a Karja raiding party had ransacked my village during the night. I rushed there with the healers to help the survivors, but there weren't any left. The smell of burning flesh haunts me to this day.
I'm sorry, Zoe.
I made it a point to appear before the chorus as soon as we returned, to demand that we take a stand against the invaders. I was denied. So I left to fight on my own.
You said you set out to fight the Karja alone?
I did. But it turned out I wasn't the only one. News of my disagreement with the chorus spread through the plains. Before I knew it, I had more than a dozen Utaru warriors ready to follow me into battle. We knew we couldn't take on the Karja armies head-on, but we also knew the lay of the land better than they did. We ambushed smaller raiding parties, sabotaged their supply lines, and hit their encampments at night.
Sounds like you were a force to be reckoned with.
Enough that the Tenakth took notice. When the clans began to push the Karja back east, they let us join their ranks. We chased the enemy all the way to Barren Light.
You said you were at Barren Light when the Tenakth defeated the Karja?
Tenakth marshals climbed the cliffs of the Daunt under cover of night, then attacked from the other side. Before we knew it, the gates were open, and the full force of the clans burst through. What happened next was not something I like to remember. When all the dust and blood settled, I smelled it again. The stench of burnt flesh. Our enemies defeated. What was left of my squad returned to the Utaru Plains. I went back to Plainsong. But even as the harvest passed, it didn't feel like I'd truly returned at all.
Is that when you became a grave singer?
I thought soothing the suffering of others would somehow appease my own. Then you came along and gave me a choice. I could either sing at people's graves or fight for a chance to keep them alive.
I'm glad you chose the latter. Right, I should probably go.
Is it true you're investigating a signal coming from one of Gaia's seedlings?
Maybe. We'll know for sure when we check it out.
Be careful.
We will.
대사 너무 길었어. 너무 힘들었어요. 와, 보급품 챙겨가자. 또 뭐가 있지? 저기 작업대도 있네.
Looks like someone's made this space their own.
여기가
I see.
여기가 아닌가비요. 코타로.
Aloy.
It's good to see you.
I've been told of our enemy and their intentions. And gave me this focus. I don't pretend to fully understand everything, but all I really need to know is where to train and when to fight.
Welcome to the team, then.
Okay, fighting.
I should go. Feel free to check in on Hikaru and your people. Door's always open here.
I will. I overheard that Varl and Erend are to accompany you on a mission. Do you require my assistance?
I'd rather have you and Zoe guard the base while we're away.
It shall be done. May the Ten walk with you.
아주 충성스러운 동료를 얻었네요. 가만히 있자. 여기가 제조터미널. 어림도 없고 아직은 강화할 수 있는 여기 있구나. 작업대. 무기 강화를 하기 위해서 샤프샷 요거 어떻게 확인하지? 벨로우백 주머니 벨트가 필요해. 벨로우백이 아직 내가 못 본 것 같은데. 일자리 체크. 오케이. 아, 의상도. 왜 보질 못하니? 제가 매우 희귀가 나왔으니까. 요것도 일자리 체크. 자. 보관하면서 챙겼고. 이제 가면 되죠, 이제?
We thrashed at the battle for Meridian. There she is.
You ready to head out?
Let's go.
Look at us. 3 battle-hardened badasses forging into the unknown. This ought to be good.
당 떨어진다.
This distress call had to be up a really steep mountain, huh? Well, that takes the keg.
Burrow, see if there's anything over there.
On it.
We'll check out the battlefield. Let's start with that zenith. Well, there are obviously more zeniths than we know about.
Can't believe you fought one of them.
Almost didn't make it. Whatever the rebels did, it took down her shield. But why was she here? I can access her last communication file, but I'll use my focus to scan the battlefield too.
What about that crazy weapon the Zenith had?
It looked like she can make it come and go at will. But it's gone now.
Yeah. Well, go do your thing. I'll wait here.
The Spectre had instructions to assist recovery of the asset. I wonder what this asset is.
와, 이거 눈. 와. 발자국 남는 거 봐. 우와. 이럴 때가 아닌데. 우와. 이거 뭐지? 오, 잠깐만. 이게 왜 있지? 마치 써야 할 상황이 있는 것처럼. 잠시만요. 퀘스트가 잘못 찍혀있는데 지금? 이걸로 찍혀야 되는데. 전장 주사하기. 더 주사할 곳이 있나요? 스토커. 와, 스토커 다트건. 이야. 아, 저기 더 있구나. 뭐가? 아, 이건 보급품. 이것도 보급품. 저기 누가 있다. 아, 발열이구나. 더 조사할 게 없어 보이는데?
Have a look around. I'll wait here.
전장을 조사하는 건데 뭘 더 조사해야 되지? 발리스타는 어디 있었죠? 저기 있구나. 오케이.
An Oseram with a focus. Looks like he was sending data on the weapons somewhere else. Weapon's still hot. I need to know how it worked. But I'll have to check on it once it's cooled off.
오케이. 전장 조사가 끝난 것 같죠? 하나 더 있어, 하나 더 있어.
Looks like the rebels camped here for a while. Are they watching this area? Alright. I think I have an idea what happened here. I better get back to Erend.
오케이.
All right, she who sees the unseen. What did you find out?
This was a carefully planned attack. I found camping gear up there. The rebels must have been staking out this place for at least a few days. They were waiting for the Zeniths to show up, all so that they could test that weapon. The Zeniths have a personal shield that makes them invulnerable, but somehow the weapon got rid of it. The Oseram that was operating it was sending data on it somewhere else. It was probably just a prototype.
I've known tinkers that do that. I'd do a little trial run before breaking out the real thing. Well, I guess it's still a work in progress, if it blew up.
She was searching for something she lost. Her drone had instructions to recover something called the asset.
The asset? Is that the sub-function thing you said could be here? The Luthia?
I'm not sure. Come on, let's go talk to Varl.
자, 이제 발을이라는 친구한테 해봅시다. 발음들이 어려워, 이름이.
That's a long way down.
Something tunneled straight down into the mountain. Looks recent.
Whatever it was, it must have been powerful. That Zenith the rebels killed was looking for something called the asset. I don't know what it is, but my guess is it's somewhere down there.
All right, so we head down.
Erend, stay here and stand watch. That Zenith isn't the only one of its kind. I don't want to be caught by surprise if the others show up. Contact us by focus if you see anything.
Okay. Any trouble shows up, I'll call you.
Let's go.
가봅시다. SOS 좌표 지점으로 시설 조사하러 갑니다.
Kind of old world ruin down here.
You said the Zeniths have their own backup of Gaia, right?
Yeah, from the proving lab.
So maybe they were after Eleuthia. Found its hiding spot, so it sent the distress signal.
Maybe.
어우, 넓어 보이는데? 이쪽도 한번 가지고. 가면 죽겠는데 여긴. 저쪽에 뭐가 딱히 있는 건 아니니까 돌아가죠.
Looks like some kind of data center. I might be able to access the facility systems from that console.
한 바퀴 돌아보고.
I've never seen a transmitter like this before. Looks like it's self-destructed. This was a Far Zenith research lab. It looks like a lot of data was beamcast from here recently. From that device nearby.
So Eleuthea's gone?
If it was ever here, then probably. But then why were the Zenith still searching for the asset? Let's keep looking around.
열리는 건 아니네. 이쪽으로 가보죠.
So, exploring another Far Zenith ruin.
At least this one doesn't seem to have giant killer machines.
Or anything you can blow up.
길이 너무 많은데?
All this stuff. Wonder what they were doing here.
Well,
Find
knowing
anything that
Far
might tell
Zenith,
us what the asset is?
probably discovering a mate. I don't think so.
여긴 없고 일로 가려다가 이쪽으로도 한번 가봐야죠. 또 올라가는 길이네 여긴 또. 오우 잠깐만. 환영합니다.
This place is huge. Some kind of storage room, maybe.
Maybe the asset is in here somewhere.
If it is, somehow the Zenith couldn't find it. Let's look around. So, how is Erend taking all of this? Really?
Well, Gaia, the Zeniths, the Focus. It's a lot. But when I caught up to him in the Daunt and said you needed our help, he dropped everything and turned around.
Well, he's loyal. That's for sure.
뭐 길이 너무 많은데요? 혼란스럽네. 짜라랑. 넘어갈 수 있는 길도 딱히 없고.
A control console. To access the storage units.
Can it tell us if the asset is in one of them?
Well, let's find out. Those look like ectogenic chambers. There must be hundreds of them.
Why would Far Zenith need so many?
I found some data that said they planned to take them into space, but they shut the project down. And later they traded some with Zero Dawn for a copy of the Apollo database.
So these were extras?
Yeah, maybe.
암호가 뭐요? 내가 얻은 거 있나? 아니, 4글자짜리가 없어요. 요건 아닐 거 아니야, 전난 신호니까. 없어. 왜 기술이나 찍자. 이건 뭔가요? 이건 뭔가요? 이거 하나 찍어보자. 비밀번호가 어디 있을까요? 비밀번호가 486 눌러버릴까 보다. 비밀번호가 코드가 뭐냐, 코드가. 문이다. 내가 여길 열고 나왔나? 아닌 것 같죠? 긴가? 아니야. 나 봤는데? 아, 보급품 상자는 괜찮아요. 그래플. 이상하네요. 아니, 코드가 어딨냐고. 요 사이드 가면 힌트를 줄 것 같기도 한데.
containers in storage. Please enter the container number.
아. 그럼 이거겠지. 아니야. 아닌 것 같아. 237번 같아. 잠깐만 기다려봐. 아, 나는 비밀 암호라고 해가지고 내 자리인 줄 알았는데 그게 아니고, 에이, 그게 아니고 237 같은데. 아까 그 좌표 나온 거. 응?
236 containers in storage.
그렇지.
Aloy. It's you. Skin's like ice. Must have cut this from her head. But why?
Hello, Elizabeth. Apologies, I don't know what else to call you. My name is Beta. I'm afraid I must be brief. I only have a few minutes before my keepers discover I'm missing, and I still need to remove this implant. I had hoped to find shelter with you, but if you're viewing this, I may be dead. Be careful when you take on Far Zenith. They are ruthless, and they have Eleuthia, Artemis, and Apollo now. But at least I don't have the Gaia kernel to merge them with. You must succeed, or this was all for nothing. Good luck. And goodbye.
So she's...
She's still alive.
We need to get her back to...
Oh shit, they can fly? Aloy! Aloy, can you hear me through this thing?
What's going on, Erend?
2 of those Spectre things just fell out of the sky. One of them is heading down towards you. The other one's waiting up here.
We're coming up. Stay in cover until I get there.
You got it.
Get her to cover in that room. Whatever happens, she stays with us.
발을 힘세다. 전투 준비.
Before the Spectre gets here.
어떻게?
I can't let it get through to Varl and the clone.
뭘 준비할 수 있지 내가?
Here it comes!
오케이, 여기 약하구나. 일단은 받으시고. 우와, 장난 아닌데 쟤? 우와.
I should scan that thing. See if it has any weak spots.
잠깐만, 뭘 할 수 있지 내가 지금? 내가 할 수 있는 게 뭐야? 오케이. 진짜 빠르네. 와, 어디까지 가는 거야? 잠깐만, 이제 이거다. 지금이다, 방어막. 어딨어, 멈춰. 에이, 이거 넘어가라. 와. 우와, 잠깐만. 지금이다. 한 방 갈기고, 두 방 갈기고, 피해주고. 잠깐만. 자, 준비됐나? 한 방 더 간다. 꽝. 오케이. 터지고. 꽝. 한 방 더. 흘러주고. 꽝. 한 방 더. 뒤로 따져.
Hands.
에라. 에라. 폭발의 제격이구만. 터져라. 멈춰 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 멈춰. 펑. 또 안 터지냐? 와우. 오, 너무 아픈데? 진짜 빠른데? 하나 더 만들자. 오, 애끼놈. 펑. 그렇지, 달려. 달려서 한 방 불러주고 한 방 더 당겨서 마지막이다. 텅. 오, 마지막이 아니었어. 나이스. 근데 아직 한 마리 더 있잖아.
There. Are you okay, Aloy?
Yeah, I'm heading up top. Stay down here with the clone for now.
와, 장난 아니네.
Got it. I'll follow once the coast is clear.
장난이 아니구만.
Gotta get back up top and deal with that other Spectre. I just hope Aaron stays in cover.
별일 없었는데.
Aloy!
기다려.
And the Spectre's dug its heels in. It's got me pinned down.
Hang tight. I'm almost there.
Just hurry.
오케이, 바로 갑니다.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. I gotta get to Aaron.
너무 밝아요.
Aaron, I'm here.
Watch out. That thing's shooting down the center.
뭐야 저거? 저건 뭐야? 우와!
I'll see what I can
너무
do.
아픈데요? 너무 아픈데요?
At the second you need me, I'm there.
오이짜. 우와! 우와! 잘못 날렸다. 잘못 날렸다. 하나 더 만들 수 있어. 우와, 뭐야? 뭐라고 하는지 안 들려. 우후! 터져라. 한 방 더. 한 방 더. 이제 못 만들어. 어딨어? 아이고 아까워라. 자, 다음번은 이거 모르겠다. 이제부턴 깡딜이다. 와우, 한 번 더. 오, 아니요, 안 괜찮아요. 와, 이거나 먹어라. 와우, 와우. 싸울만해. 이거나 먹어라. 우와. 오슈. 피해.
A heavy weapon. I could use it against the Spectre.
오케이. 이게 이러려고 쓰구나.
Now this'll do some damage.
아우 이런 내가 죽겠어. 일단 여기서 떨쳐내야 돼 쟤를. 반대편으로 유인해. 이쪽으로 유인해. 이쪽으로. 어디냐? 왼쪽? 오른쪽? 오른쪽. 와우, 센데. 괜찮은데? 우후. 한 바퀴 더 돌아. 빵. 그렇지.
Aloy, she's... Look, I swear I'm not drunk, but right now I'm seeing double.
Long story, but it'll have to wait.
She needs a healer, but we need to get her back to the base immediately.
Right. Yeah. Well, what are we waiting for then?
You two go on ahead. I need to take another look at that weapon. If I can figure out how that thing works, maybe the Zeniths won't be so invincible after all.
오, 바로 레벨 24. 장난 아닌데?
I'll put these in my pack.
앞날이 갈 길이 멉니다. 잠시 봐. 챙길 거 없나요? 오케이. 무기 살펴보기. 무기가 여기 있었나? 아, 이거?
No. Damn it. Well, it's better than nothing. I need to get the weapon fragment to Gaia to analyze.
Okay.
If we can replicate it, maybe we'll have a way to defeat the Zeniths. I should check on the clone, too. Varl, where's our guest?
We're in the maintenance corridor below the control room.
Okay.
Aloy, glad you made it back okay. She panicked after waking up and stumbled down here. I thought it best to wait for you.
I'll talk to her. Hello? It's Beta, right? My name's Aloy. What's wrong? Is it your injury?
Simulacrum withdrawal syndrome.
I don't understand.
Sudden removal of a neurologically integrated data device. The brain, especially the cerebellum, goes into a kind of sensory freefall. Everything real feels unreal. Distant.
Is there anything that can help?
Do you have a focus to spare? It's primitive, but I can make it work.
Yeah.
야, 포커스가 원시적이래. 도대체 어디까지 발전한 걸까?
So, Aloy, I suppose you want information.
About you and the Zeniths? Yeah. Why are they here? What do they want? How did they get you? But let's start at the beginning. I'm guessing they faked the destruction of their ship 1,000 years ago?
That seems consistent with their behavior. They wouldn't want to be followed.
So far, Zenith established a colony world after all.
Yes, for a few hundred years, but it didn't last. Some sort of natural disaster rendered it uninhabitable.
Okay, so the descendants of Far Zenith escaped a dying planet, and now they want to claim Earth for themselves?
Not their descendants.
What?
Not their descendants. It's them. The same ones who left Earth 1,000 years ago. You didn't know?
How can they still be alive? They don't even look... What did they do to themselves?
I believe it's a combination of pharmaceutical, cellular treatments, and technological implants.
And you? Does that mean that you're...
I'm not like them. I was made. On the way to Earth. On the ship. I spent years studying in my training interface, all so that I could serve my function.
Access and control of the terraforming system. But why? What do the Zeniths want with it?
When I discovered the Zero Dawn system had disseminated into its subcomponents, I thought my purpose was to fix it. But I don't think the Zeniths want that at all. I think they want to wipe Earth clean and start over.
So the Zeniths want to exterminate life on Earth. That's what Gaia and I concluded too. But why? Why kill everyone just to take over?
When they took me on missions with them, I saw how they butchered the tribal people we encountered. They didn't seem to care about a rejuvenated Earth, so I concluded that they must want a hard reboot of the system. Then they can redesign it to be exactly what they want.
Mass extinction for their own comfort? Who thinks like that? Well, without their Gaia kernel, they'll have a hard time doing that. The Zeniths needed Elizabeth's gene print to access Zero Dawn facilities. So they made you. Trained you. And you went along with it?
They told me I was born to interface with the Zero Dawn system. When we reached Earth, I pieced together what must have happened to Gaia and her subordinate functions. That's when I started to realize I wasn't meant to fix Gaia. That they must have made me so I could do what their remote extinction signal failed to do. Reboot Earth for their own benefit.
그럼 그렇구나. 하데스를 그렇게 이용한 거구나.
So you know about the extinction signal?
It was speculation, but the only logical conclusion why Gaia suddenly self-destructed after operating efficiently for centuries. Gaia would have only undertaken such a desperate course of action if it had detected a threat to life on Earth that was more dangerous than ceasing function altogether. I should have realized that she would also order the recreation of Elizabeth Sobek to rebuild her.
Yeah, well, surprise. So we're dealing with the same Far Zenith people who once lived on Earth. What else do you know about them?
They were some of the most affluent and powerful people on Earth. They controlled almost every major resource, every industry. Gerard commands them. He's the one who decided to set up a base. The others, Eric, Tilda, Verbena, they resent his authority over them, but in the end, they always do what he says.
Eric. He's the one I fought back in the Hades Proving Lab.
He enjoys hurting people.
Yeah, I know. You mentioned the Zeniths set up a base here on Earth. Where is it?
Off the coast, I think. Whenever I had to go on missions, I was transported inside of a Spectre drone. I couldn't see anything outside. But I did overhear the Zeniths talking about it once. They were discussing setting up a perimeter energy shield to repel the local fauna. I'm certain they have other security measures. Spectre patrols, machine lures. It must be impregnable.
What's inside the base?
Launch facilities, so they can shuttle back and forth to their ship in orbit. Plus infrastructure to gather materials and fabricate anything they need.
Are there more Zeniths than the ones you met?
I'm not sure. I suppose there must be more of them in the base or back on the ship. For all I know, there could be more of them out in space. Other survivors of the colony.
You said the Zenith's colony in the Sirius system was destroyed. What happened?
All I was ever told was that a natural disaster forced them to leave Sirius. I've speculated that it was an extrasolar object or a cataclysmic seismic event. Or maybe even an abnormally violent coronal mass ejection from Sirius A.
The Zeniths never told you any details.
They said the only thing that mattered was that they survived. First Earth, 1,000 years ago, and then Sirius.
Guess they survived old age, too. How did you escape the Zeniths?
Before the Hades Proving Lab, I never thought I'd get away from them. Even if I were to run. I'd never survive on my own in the wilds. But then I saw you. And I thought that maybe you could help me. So when the Zeniths pinpointed Eluthia's location in the biomedical research facility, I saw an opportunity.
You said you saw an opportunity to escape when you went to capture Eluthia. What did you do, exactly?
Whenever I was taken out on a mission to recover a subordinate function, only one of the Zeniths would go with me.
The one the rebels killed, outside the facility.
Baina's dead? How did they bypass her shield?
I'm looking into it. But you were talking about your escape?
Well, when it was time to use the Zenith's transmitter to send Eluthia back to base, I also sent the encrypted transmission. Then I distracted Verbaina long enough to seal myself in the ectogenic chamber, altering the facility's log so it appeared that there were only 236 containers.
And the Gaia root kernel?
I told them I could capture Eluthia faster if I had it with me, and they believed me.
Well done. You said you were born on the way to Earth. In an artificial womb, I'm guessing?
The Zeniths had an ectogenic chamber aboard the ship. An updated version of the one you found me in. They must have used a stored sample of Elizabeth's DNA.
I doubt Elizabeth would have let them take her DNA. Do you know how they got it?
That wasn't part of the archive I was allowed to access.
You said you spent years studying in a training interface. Was this archive you mentioned part of that?
But only the parts I was permitted to access. Aristotle and Aspasia, the avatars of the archive, would assign me learning modules and evaluate my progress.
Wait, those names. They were designed to be the virtual guides for the Apollo database. Before Ted Faro purged it.
The Zeniths have a copy.
So it still exists. And you got to learn from it.
Only what was deemed pertinent to the mission. If I requested information outside of my parameters, my tutors would deny it.
To have all that knowledge, just out of reach. Must have been frustrating. Alright, I think that's enough for now. Do you want to come upstairs, or...?
So how long? You know, your plan. How long before Gaius fabricated a machine army to defeat the Zeniths?
How did you know?
Optimal strategy, so?
Well, I still have to get 2 more subordinate functions before Gaia's powerful enough to absorb Hephaestus.
What? You don't have Hephaestus already?
Gaia's still figuring out how to capture it. It's not confined to a single...
To a single location, of course not! You didn't even know who the Zeniths really are. You were supposed to be further along by now. Coming here was a mistake. They're gonna find me. They're gonna find this place and take me back. This was all for nothing.
They're not going to find us. Gaia's using Minerva to mask our location.
What difference does it make? You're too far behind. We're never going to beat them. Everything, everyone, are gonna die.
Hey, calm down. You're here now, right? So is there anything you can do to help?
I have certain knowledge sets. And given your state of progress, expertise you probably lack. Geoengineering, of course. Computer science, physics, biology, chemistry.
Okay. Well, see if you can do something with that. Talk to Gaia. I'll check on you later.
How'd it go?
Her injury's not that bad, but I think she regrets coming here. Feeling might be mutual.
I'll come back later and talk to her. See if I can learn anything.
I should get the weapon fragment to Gaia.
사회성이 한참 결여된 에일로에 갔죠? 사회성 결여됐는데 알고 있는 건 많아서 자존심 센 에일로이. 자, 가이아에게 가봅시다. 많이 풀리네요, 오늘도 스토리가.
Welcome back. Aloy, I see we have a new guest. So now we know the origin of the transmission.
Yeah. I also recovered this. The weapon it was part of somehow stripped Zenith of its shield, but it malfunctioned and blew up. If we can recreate the weapon and improve it, maybe we'll gain the upper hand on the Zenith.
A moment, I will scan it. Complete. By combining the results with data from your focus, I can infer that the weapon was highly advanced, comparable to Zenith technology, but not how it worked.
Did the explosion corrupt the data?
It was only a catalyst. The moment the weapon malfunctioned, it appears a command executed to purge all data within its core. Ostensibly, this was to prevent the weapon's secrets from falling into enemy hands. Whoever designed this weapon knew how to cover their tracks.
Silence.
Based on your data on him, that is my conclusion as well.
And he's not gonna cooperate with us. Well, it was worth a shot. But that's not all. The Zenith got Eleuthia, along with Artemis and Apollo.
That is unfortunate. However, our original plan remains unchanged. The two remaining subordinate functions should increase my heuristic processing density enough to absorb Hephaestus.
Right. One problem at a time. Well, I guess I better get back out there.
I wish you luck on your search.
Right. Thanks, Gaia. Guess I'll have to do some exploring to find the parts I need.
자, 이제는 포세이돈에게 가봐야 되겠네요. 뭐야 이거?
It's a little loud, Aaron.
I know. That makes you want to punch something. More like
이거는 사이드 퀘스트인가? 여기서 사이드 퀘스트가 있네. 하지만 저는 포세이돈으로 바로 가보겠습니다. 사이드 퀘스트는 제가 따로 녹화해서 파일 영상을 업로드 해드리도록 할게요.
There are more supplies in the chest.
땡큐.
Help yourself.
오, 좋다. 그다음에 베타는 잘 있나? 잠깐만, 베타는 저 아래 있었나? 아래 있었지? 됐어. 기분도 안 좋아 보이는데. 포세이돈 좌표로 이동하기. 이쪽이 서쪽이었나? 맞네요. 요 톨렉은 아마 나중에 제가 이제 날아다닐 수 있을 때 해제할 수 있는 친구인 것 같죠? 여기로 가야 돼, 여기. 그렇다면은 여기에서 출발하면 되겠지? 좋았어. 어우, 냉각수 소중하지. 에코쉘 없나, 에코쉘?
It's right in. It's cordial.
꼈다.
I think it was left behind by Marshal Fischel.
Oh, okay. You should know that I got some new pieces. Outlander. Maybe I was wrong.
자. 블레어백인데? 저 친구들은 화염이네. 화염이면은 큰 의미가 없죠, 저에게. 여기 있어. 여기 있어. 우와, 여기서 탈라나 만나겠는데? 근데 이거는 지금 진행이 돼도 되려나? 뭐요? 야씨. 경주는 경주고 야 사람은 치고 가면 안 되지. 이것들아. 오른쪽으로.
I can probably use my focus to follow the tracks those riders left behind.
저 경주한 애들은 쟤들도 사이드 퀘스트이기 때문에 저 친구들도 사이드 퀘스트로 진행을 해보고 오늘은 메인 퀘스트로 쭉쭉쭉 진도를 빼보겠습니다. 오 잠깐 언제 스킬 포인트가 이렇게 쌓였지? 또 안 쌓아줄 수 없지. 요걸 마저 강화시켜주면 완벽하지. 아, 저 개미알기. 이 친구가 뭐 좋은 게 있나요? 스태미나 없으시면 적은 데나. 아, 산성이 연쇄 반응을 일으키는구나. 쟤들도 다 개미알기인가? 다 개미알기네. 날 봤나? 날 안 봤으면 좋겠는데. 좋았어. 안녕. 터져라. 어디가 연쇄 반응이지? 어디가 연쇄 반응이니? 우후! 빵! 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 그렇지. 한 방! 눌러주고, 한 방 더는 안 되고. 배! 머리! 캐니스터 안 맞았고, 배! 가만히 있어, 이놈아. 어딜 공격, 가만히 있어. 아이고, 가만히 있어. 그렇지. 한 마리 또 어딨지? 그렇지. 배 맞았죠? 피해주고 하나 둘 개미알기 녀석. 우후. 한방 뒤로 돌아서 패를 쏘면 끝나죠. 오케이. 됐습니다. 한 마리 더 있었는데.
Looks like that machine stores fluid in its tail. I wonder what it does with it.
액체로 뭐 하냐고? 쏘겠지. 액체를 발사하겠지. 어이구야. 맞췄다. 안 터지나? 안 터지나? 안 터져? 안 터져? 와. 우와. 날쌘 거 보소. 다리 맞추고. 그렇지. 머리. 배. 오케이. 됐습니다. 오, 약초 챙겨주고. 그렇지. 저 친구들이 많이 있네. 여기로 가야 되는데. 아, 이쪽이구나. 그럼 패스해 가죠. 아, 됐다. 그냥 가자. 탈 것이 없어요. 차저가 있어야 되는데 차저가 전투 중에 죽어버렸어. 그래서 어쩔 수 없이 이러고 갑니다. 맨발로. 어? 잘 가고 있는 거 맞나? 이렇게. 이렇게 갈 수밖에 없어요. 어디 차저 없나? 한 마리쯤 어디 있을 것 같은데. 가자. 모닥불이다. 빵. 아, 근데 흰색이네. 빵. 안 맞고. 야생고기는 의미 없지. 가죽이 있어야 되는데 우리 동물들도 안 보이고. 보라색이다. 받으시고. 안 받았다. 보라색 좋아요. 어우, 너무 좋아요.
That Oseram camp Talon and I were trying to find should be around here.
하지만 안 갈 거지. 아우, 흰색도 뭐 괜찮습니다. 오우, 좋은데. 흰색이 아니라 파란색이었네. 너무 좋아요. 저기다. 저긴데.
Must be closing in on the signal.
오케이, 패스. 톨렉.
Another Tallneck.
다른 톨렉인가? 그러네요. 이 톨렉은 열어야겠는데? 화염 애들이 전기에 약하구나. 참 쏜다. 자, 톨렉을
Must have been the Tallneck sending the signal.
전환하러 가 보겠습니다. 누가 이 톨렉을 맡고 있을지 궁금하네요. 레비저인가 또? 전처럼? 누구지? 록브레이커인가? 좀 겁나는데? 근데 쟤 어떻게 가? 얘도 날아서 가야 될 것 같은데?
What are they doing here? Don't have the override data for that machine yet. I better look in more cauldrons.
어떤 기계? 나는 못 봤어?
That Oseram. My machines from the look of it.
어디 뭐 새로운 녀석이 있었나요? 혹시 기계? 내가 못 본 녀석이 있었나? 아하, 저 친구한테 가려면은 저기다. 저쪽으로 가야 되네.
That doesn't look good. I should check it out.
아, 이거구나. 이걸 말한 거구나. 기계 사체. 뭐야, 살펴보기.
Looks like the Oseram used some kind of harpoon to take this machine down. It must have attacked the camp. Maybe my focus can help me figure out why.
들어오고 싶지 않은데. 아, 나 지금 톨렉 해야 되는데.
These Oseram were killed by machines. So the one they took down wasn't alone.
톨렉 부품?
These are tall neck antennas. The Oseram must have stripped them somehow.
어떻게 했을까? 그리고 하나 더 있죠?
A harpoon weapon with anchors.
어?
Were they? They were trying to take down that tall neck. So the Oseram wanted to weigh down that tall neck and strip it for parts. The machines must have caught them in the act. I wish there was a way to climb up and inspect the damage. Unless I take down the tall neck myself and try to repair it on the ground. It won't be pretty, but it'll still get fixed.
톨렉을 속박하기.
Gotta hook the anchor to the tall neck's weak spots.
됐어.
That sounds like trouble. And I need more anchors. I know the Oseram set up other ballistas in the
그럼 또
area.
기계들 나타나는 거 아니야? 불안한데. 자, 그럼 저쪽으로 또 가서.
Hello to you too.
와우!
Ballista can help me fight these machines.
와우. 에이.
Another ballista. And it's got one of the anchors I need.
됐어.
One more should weigh it down enough.
어디?
I need to hurry.
와, 블로백이다. 반가워. 이 친구는 정화수 없는데. 금속표도 없어. 망했네. 할 수 없지. 빵. 정신 못 차릴 때 빵. 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 피해주고. 하늘에도 있다. 하늘에도. 의미가 없구나. 에이, 모르겠다. 호호막 피해주고. 빵. 와우. 와, 위에서도 때리네 이제. 안돼 안돼. 와우. 야, 넌 가만히 있어라. 일단 지상 먼저 해치우고. 자, 어떻게 해야 되냐. 이거 답이 안 나오는데. 빵. 깡딜밖에 없는데 이거 지금 깡딜로 터치는 수밖에 없는데. 오. 쌍딜로 터쳐. 여름 뭐야? 빵. 빵. 오! 너무 아파요, 너무 아파요. 아, 이거 아니구나. 씨. 무기인 줄 알았네. 자, 보자. 안 터짐? 오케이, 오케이. 잘 됐어, 잘 됐어. 오히려 잘 됐죠? 어우. 등. 그렇지. 우와. 예상 못했어, 예상 못했어, 예상 못했어. 탄약 없어, 탄약 없어. 방어막. 아, 먹혔어, 먹혔어. 다시. 안 되지. 빵. 그렇지. 다 왔다, 다 왔다. 빵. 우와, 너무 아픈데? 다리 쏴. 피해주고, 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 피해주세요. 어딘지 모르니까. 왼쪽에 하나, 뒤에 하나. 저쪽 빠졌고. 하나, 둘. 빵. 빵. 제발 죽어라. 이제 죽을 때도 됐잖아. 머리 피해주고, 한 번 더 피해주고, 한 번 더 피해주고, 또 온다. 머리 얘네들은 또 왜 나타났어? 와우. 놈 자식이. 오이. 잠깐만요, 선생님들. 아니, 이 사람들 어쩐지 쉽다 했다. 이땐 무적이지롱. 넌 죽었다. 빵. 빵. 후. 찔러주고. 아이고. 어딜 가시나? 오, 뭐야. 이젠 누구인가? 와. 빵. 그렇지. 이제 날아다니는 애들만 체크하면 됩니다. 아이씨. 와우. 와, 톨레한테 밟힐 뻔했네. 오케이, 한 마리. 한 마리 남았다, 한 마리. 아, 뒤에 버러워 있어. 이놈 자식이. 예끼놈. 됐어. 다 잡았나? 와, 다 잡았다. 전가를 잡았네. 일단 수고하고. 와, 힘들었다. 전갈 또 있네 여기. 아, 뿔도마뱀이네 이번엔. 내가 모르는 동물들이 많이 늘었네요, 포비든 웨스트에서. 와, 진심 죽는 줄 알았다. 자, 발리스타를 하나 더 찾아야죠.
I've already used that ballista. I should look for others in the area.
이건 쓴 거구나. 저쪽인가? 아, 여긴 없네. 넌 멀리 왔나? 다시 발리스타가 있을 만한 곳으로. 여기 있다. 여기다. 와라. 오면 바로 갑니다. 저기 뭐가 번쩍이는데? 아니야, 저 나중에 지금 다 왔어. 온다. 저 발리스타 2대 맞고 지금 천천히 오고 있는 게 보이시나요? 지금 저 오른쪽 허벅지를 노려합니다. 이게 맞나 근데 요거? 얘는 그게 없는데, 뭐 끌고 가는 그게 없는데. 와라. 왔다. 이 위치다. 오른발을 내려놨을 때 이거지? 됐나? 아, 여기 뭐야, 부착한 거잖아. 거봐. 아이, 다른 데 찾아야 되잖아. 잠깐만 기다려봐. 그럼 잠깐만. 여기 있다가 내가 죽을 수도 있어. 그러면은 여긴가? 여기도 아니야. 저 위인가? 저 위다. 좀만
That weapon still has an anchor. Let's use it.
잠깐만, 할 수 있어. 누가 날 본 거지? 제발 나 공격하지 마라. 아직은 아니다. 아직은 아니야. 아, 블로우백이네. 좀만 더. 됐다. 됐어. 아, 블로우백 짜증나는데. 일단은 보호막. 에잉? 또 먹었다.
Sorry about this, big guy. I can override you. I can figure out what needs fixing.
일단은
Here comes trouble.
자, 갑니다. 오케이. 쏘면서 전자파 터지겠지? 블로우백 쓰러지겠지? 그렇지. 그것을 그러면은 컴온. 오, 너무 아프고. 오, 잠깐만. 이게 맞는다고? 후후, 살려주세요. 자, 이거보단 이게 낫겠는데요? 오! 나무를 뚫고 오다니. 오, 왜 못 뛰니? 왜 뛰질 못하니? 체력 회복하고. 오와우, 잠깐만. 이제 없어. 이제 이것도 없어. 어쩔 수 없다. 터친다. 안 되지. 그렇지. 하나, 둘. 빵. 불러버렸지? 어림도 없지? 불러버렸지? 그렇지. 이제부터는 깡딜 대결이다. 와, 저 부식된 거 봐. 야이, 죽어라. 후후. 큰 거 한 방 없나? 큰 거 한 방. 큰 거 한 방이 안 되네. 됐다. 큰 거 2방. 빠생. 됐습니다. 어휴, 힘들었다. 체력 회복하고. 자, 톨렉도 해방했죠? 오케이. 이쪽 열렸고. 여기는, 아, 여기가 애초에 벨로백 서식지였구나. 여기 야영지 하나 있고, 여기서 이제 탈라나랑 얘기할 수 있고요. 여기, 탈라나랑은 여기서 한번 사이드 퀘스트가 있었거든요. 부러진 등뼈, 이 위치에서. 그래서, 여기서 이제 헤어지고, 탈라나는 서쪽으로 넘어가고, 저는 이제 저 위쪽으로 이동을 했었죠. 그래서 아마 여기서 그 탈라나를 다시 만날 수 있을 거예요. 탈라나는 이제 참고로, 그, 메리디언의 태양매입니다. 집박이로 에일로이가 이제 탈라나의 집박이죠. 자, 그럼 이제 보통, 원래 가던 길을 계속 가볼까요? 와, 진짜 힘들었다. 톨렉 하나 개방인가 이렇게 힘들다니. 야! 아, 안 맞네. 오, 뭐야, 왜 따라와? 뭐야. 아니, 왜 따라오냐고, 잠깐만. 아, 멧돼지 비켜. 오, 안 따라온다. 야! 아, 안 맞네. 무조건 활인가 보다. 아, 이것도 금속뼈가 없어서 못 만들고, 아, 이건 만들 수 있었네? 얘는 사실 딜보다는 부품 제거하는 용도여서 개수도 별로 없어가지고 잘 써야 되더라고요. 쟤 또 뭐야? 이거 뭐 한대지? 무시하고 제 갈 길을 가겠습니다. 아, 이거 좋은지 모르겠어. 잠시만요. 이게 지금 냉기랑 산성이죠? 냉기랑 산성인데 이게 낫지 않나? 이게 훨씬 나아, 지금. 저게 훨씬 나아요. 냉기도 잘 안 쌓이고 지금으로서는 업그레이드도 모르겠는데. 여기 라스베이거스구나, 여기가. 아, 험난한 여정이 될 것 같군요, 딱 봐도. 쟤들은 베리어고 버러워. 여기도 뭐가 있을 것 같은데. 그렇지. 다 소중한 자원이죠. 그렇지.
Guys say this is where I'd find Poseidon, but the ruins out here are exposed to the elements. A lot of them are buried in the sand. So maybe Poseidon is underground. If that's true, I might be able to find a way down through one of these structures.
자, 도착을 했습니다. 폐허를 수색하여 지하로 이동하는 길을 찾자. 저쪽일 것 같은데, 왠지 느낌. 무서워. 슬금슬금 지나갈게요. 아, 저 안으로 들어가야 될 것 같죠? 약초도 챙겨주고. 자, 숨을 곳이 있나? 죽어라. 아쉽다. 가죽이나 뼈가 있었으면 좋았을 텐데.
I can grab this from my stash later.
봅시다. 일단은 여기에는 전투기지가 있는 것 같고요. 이쪽에는 모닥불이 있으니까 모닥불로 먼저 가서 저장을 하고, 그리고 진행을 하면 되겠죠. 와우, 저기 전투 중인데? 반란군? 잠깐만, 도와줘야 되는 거 아니야? 아니고 이쪽으로 가야겠네요. 이렇게 저에게 중요한 건 이쪽이네. 이쪽이네. 포세이돈이죠. 포세이돈을 찾는 것이 오히려 저 아이들에게 좋다, 장기적으로 봤을 때. 이런. 이게 여거였구나. 그러면은 여기를 찍고, 와, 이거 뭐야, 사원 같은데? 라스베이거스라며.
There's something down there.
어디?
Just need to find a way in.
저장하고, 요 어딘가에 있는 거겠죠? 잠깐만. 그렇지. 아니네. 잠깐만. 자, 어디로 가야 되나? 이렇게? 아니, 벽 하나 두고 먹을 수 없는 그림의 떡이라니. 이럴 수가.
I should try a different direction.
다른 방향으로. 오케이. 여기서 움직일 수 있는 곳이? 이거 먼저. 파이어 글림 제거할 때 이 햅틱 버튼이 굉장히 묵직해지거든요. 그 기분이 되게 좋아요. 아니, 뭐야 이 사람. 이 사람이 아니지, 얘는. 뭐야 이 친구. 왜 여기 이러고 있어? 한 마리 더 있네? 아닌가? 오케이. 어디 있는 거지? 저쪽이다. 위인데? 글레인토크. 그리고 또 글레인토크. 쟤들이 있었구나. 그럴 수 있지. 저 위로 올라가야죠. 할 것 같죠? 그렇지. 이제 여기서 너무 먼데? 여긴 또 이쯤으로. 그렇지. 오케이. 이렇게 되면 제가 이제 어떻게 해야 되죠? 여기서 위로 올라가려면 저렇게 해야겠다. 그렇지. 글린토크가 낸게 약했나? 자, 일단 먹을 수 있는 건 최대한 먹어주고, 또 갈 수 있는 곳을 찾아봐야죠. 여긴 자원 보충하는 곳이었구나. 그럼 여기서 나와서, 와, 이건 근데 호텔인가? 뭐지? 엄청 큰 호텔이었나봐요. 이렇게 가면은 저 위로 갈 수 있고, 여기서 저 초록색이 뭔가가 좀 거시기 한데. 그치. 아, 냉기 탄약에 저항력이 생겼다고? 그럼 좋은 게 아닌데. 여기 있다. 사실 지금 지하로 가는 걸 찾아야 되는데 어쩌다 지금 내가 이걸 찾고 있지? 잠깐만. 어쩌다 내가 위로 올라가고 있나. 저쪽으로 가야 돼, 저쪽으로. 여기는 아닌 것 같은데. 이제 끝난 것 같은데 여기는. 자, 맵을 봅시다. 맵을. 그렇지, 여긴 아니야. 일로 가야 돼. 절로 가야 돼. 지금 여기서 이렇게 놀 때가 아니야. 자, 계속 갈 길을 가자고요. 이쪽이 맞나? 이쪽이 맞는지 확인하고 왼쪽으로.
Well, we'll have to worry about running out.
찍었구나. 오케이, 잘 찍었어. 자, 아이고. 올라가 보고 싶긴 하다. 여기. 와, 이거 볼 데가 너무 많은데요? 아니, 못 올라가네. 여긴 못 올라가네. 아, 다 이 안에 있어. 이 고철 건물 안에 있어. 갑시다. 포세이돈 찾으러. 결국 저기로 가야 되는구만. 아, 아니구나. 반대구나. 오케이, 갑시다.
Legs holding up?
빨간 가시고추. 뭐야 이것도? 뿔도마 뱀? 귀엽게 생겼네. 나중에 한번 여기 싹 돌면서 파밍을 좀 해봐야겠어요. 물론 이제 라이브에서 하진 않을 것 같고. 여기죠? 이쪽 방향인기에 아니잖아. 아, 반대로 가야 되잖아. 길친가? 여기 있다. 이 아래로 내려가야 되나 보다. 폐허를 수색하여 지하로 이동하는 길을 찾기. 잘 가고 있나? 잘 가고 있습니다. 아우, 차도 없으니까 너무 불편해요. 가마솥에 꼭 들려야 되는데 가마솥을 그러고 보니까 안 들렸네. 가마솥을 찾아다녀야겠네. 저 금속꽃 여기다. 여기 같아 왠지 느낌이. 요건갑다 이거. 여기 가보자.
Water's pouring out of that building. Sandstone? I better check it out.
눈물의 탑.
Camping here.
야영 장비?
Looks like there's something behind that tarp.
I almost had him. I was so close. To drowning, maybe. Not to the embers. Moreland, it's over. Well, not for me, it's not. Then you're going to die. Alone. Because we're not sticking around to fish out the corpse. We're through.
So the visionary's fate hung in the balance. Would he choose life, or succumb to deadly delusion?
Hello. So, there's an ancient city under the sand, but it's flooded.
Suddenly, a Nora spear maiden appeared.
Yeah, okay. Well, you're not typical Delvers. That's for sure. Someone's been through here. What's this?
I call it a diving bubble. This is the Mark I. The Mark II was better, but it got stuck halfway down. Air tube snagged.
You went down in that.
Yeah, I hardly expect a layperson to understand.
Because that's pretty smart.
I'm sorry. May I remind you, you got stuck inside and nearly drowned.
It'd have to be portable, though. Machine kneecap, maybe?
Well, you'd need a filter.
Synthetic membrane would do it. With a hose to a compressed
air capsule. Hammer and tongs. What is this? What is happening here? What? Get over here. She's a stranger. You got a name?
Aloy.
Moreland. Not a stranger anymore. You're a damn fool. Come on. I got the original schematics over here.
Oh, well, hold on. Just a couple of questions first.
Fair enough. Partner? Partner? Don't mind him.
What's so important down there that you'd risk your life?
Well...
Moreland, I'm not interested in salvage, okay? Whatever you find below is yours.
Well, all right. Then what if I told you we were delving for the most spectacular treasures ever scribed by man or maid?
I'd say get to the point.
No nonsense. I like it. Behold, an ember.
Looks like a piece of junk.
Well, now, yes, but with a proper spark. These magnificent creations of the old ones paint mesmerizing pictures in the air, and the ruins below us are full of them. A feast for the eyes beyond description. Just as my old Gramps promised me.
So these embers project images?
Paintings of light. It's amazing stuff. This one showed the most beautiful woman you've ever seen, beckoning all to a buffet of lobster and succulent beefs. I must have watched it about 100 times as a child in my old Gramps' workshop.
What happened to it?
Over time, they die out. I cried the day that this one's light faltered. But there are many more below, as you'll see if you get down there like I did and my old Gramps before me.
How did your grandfather discover these embers?
He was here. 40-odd years ago. He was one of the first to lead a delving party into the West. He discovered the ancient city around us, plumbed the depths of this very structure. He found the hollow underneath and the glowing embers all about. Took as many as he could and brought them home. He always wanted to come back and get more, but, well, he never scraped up the shards. what he really wanted to do was use the embers to put on a show. One unlike the world has ever seen.
Sounds like quite a guy.
He was a true delver. And a true showman. And I miss him. But I will do him proud. I will gather the embers and put on a spectacle that would have amazed even him. With your help, of course.
So what exactly happened down there?
It was a delve like no other. A chance to follow my old Graham's footsteps. Beneath this structure here is an enormous hollow, a dome protected from the sands. We built this elevator here to ensure easy egress and exit. It's quite a contraption, actually, and not so easy to...
Right. Again. What happened?
At the bottom, we beheld the treasure my Gramps first discovered. Painted images in the air of every description. Dancing women, games and coins and promises of jackpots. I don't know what that is, but it's gotta be good. But then, something went wrong. The images turned nautical. Waves went through them, even fish. Like a strange underwater dream.
Poseidon's dream.
Yes. Well, suddenly there was this terrible rushing sound, and then an explosion of water erupted from the floor.
So water just shot up from the floor and filled the place up?
It was a raging flood unlike anything I've seen. We ran like forge fire and barely made it up the elevator as a wave just crashed beneath us. Shaken, but not stirred, I built the diving bubbles Mark I and Mark II. I tried the descent in each, but I nearly drowned both times. Abaddon's beside himself. He thinks I'm insane. But I can't give up now. I've come too far. And the embers are just barely within my reach.
Well, maybe I can help.
Yeah. Maybe you can.
You guys don't seem like average delvers.
We're not really delvers at all. We're showmen.
Like, performers?
You're Nora, and thus unfamiliar with the arts. We stage spectacles all around the claim. Stemmer tells stories, which I augment with all manner of sounds and fireworks, and Abaddon, he, well...
Complains?
He handles the money, which amounts to about the same thing. When we delve, it's to find gear for my theatrics. Which makes this delve the most important one of all.
How deep is it? Can't I just swim down?
Only if you have gills. You can stack 50 kegs in that shaft.
Leave it to the Osserum to measure something in kegs.
Talking liquid depths, I'd say it's apt.
Apt or not, sounds too deep to hold my breath.
Hence, our new invention.
I'd better get after those parts.
There's a fully intact compressed air capsule in the Mark II, but like I said, it's stuck in the shaft.
If you made it back up alive, I should be able to swim down that far.
All right. As for the other parts, Stemmer scouted a herd due south of here that should have what we need.
I'm on it.
Great. I'll come back when you get the gear. Good hunting.
아이고, 또 수집을 해야 되네. 봅시다. 기계물로 이동해서 압축 공기 캡슐을 회수하기. 혹시 너 좋은 무기 갖고 있니?
Probably get a guest list of 50. So we'd need at least 3 dozen kegs. Brown ale, maybe. No. For him, scrapper sap.
Are you planning a party?
Budgeting for Moreland's funeral. Thanks to you. I was this close. We were gonna move on. Leave all this nonsense behind, then you come along, you spark your wet noodle idea.
It's going to work.
I've heard that before.
So, how does someone like you end up working for someone like Morland?
I work with Morland. We got 3 equal claims in this venture. I saw one of his early shows. Back when it was just him and his inventions. Works of flame, lights, and shadows, all kinds of gizmos. Never seen the like. But the man is all spectacle. No sense. Bleeds shards like... You get the idea. Without me to handle the finances, his dreams would be sunk. More sunk. Wish we were back in the claim. Plenty of normal shows to do without the salvage from this.
And yet, you're here, in the middle of the desert, delving for his dream.
It was a good one. But sometimes, that dream has to die.
This dream of Morland's
is going to get him killed.
Let's say it doesn't. What happens after he gets the salvage down there?
Then we put on the greatest show the world's ever seen. We'll have special seating, premium ale, the works. Morland will do his light spectacle thing. Stemmer will get their eyes a-sparkling with his tales, and I'll be selling tickets. It's a nice thought, anyway.
Morland mentioned you were showman.
What? An ostrom can't be anything other than a delver, tinker, or drunkard? Okay, sure, we are delvers too, but that is not our main source. We go town to town, putting on...
These shows, what are they? What happens at them?
Tales and spectacle. Morland's got the technical know-how. Builds all manner of inventions, whirligigs of light and sound, cannons that shoot fire, and showers of sparks, and Stemmer
keeps them enthralled. Tales of adventure in the smoothest baritone.
Yeah, that.
And you?
Me? Who do you think handles the financials for the whole blasted thing? Those two might have the sparks, but do you think they know their way around shards? No, they don't.
So Morland was down in this ancient city, and...
The 3 of us.
You?
I can delve, too.
Right. And, then what happened?
What do you think? Water rushed in, we ran. And Morland built that blasted thing. Nearly got himself drowned. Twice. You want the finer details of his stupidity? You go ask him. I'm always willing to engage in some commerce.
오, 잠깐만. 아이고, 대화를 괜히 했네. 여기 좋은 거 많네요. 와, 냉기 폭풍. 플라즈마가 있네. 이거 하나 사면 좋겠다. 베히모스 서큘레이터. 모은다. 반드시 모은다. 접착성 전사활. 우와. 록브레이커 서큘레이터. 록브레이커 잡아야겠는데? 이야, 근데 요거 전사활 일반 활이랑 저기를 모르겠어요. 특별한 장점을. 자, 이거 하나 챙겨가죠. 구매만 해놓을게요. 오세람 타격대 있어. 이야, 이것도 좋아 보이는데? 드디어 이제 매우 희귀 등급의 아이템이 하나둘씩 오픈이 되네요. 좋습니다.
I'll leave you alone.
Do us a favor. Leave us all alone.
플라즈마 데미지를 가한 탄약을 이제 소지품에서 이용할 수 있습니다. 어디에 취약한지 확인하고 거기에 맞는 무기를 사용하면 되겠죠? 잠깐 확인해 볼까요? 봅시다. 지금 요건데 기존의 이거보다도 훨씬 더 강력해요. 훨씬 더 강력한 대신에 일반 공격 저기는 없습니다. 그래도 한번 착용을 해서 활용을 해볼게요. 그리고 작업대 한 단계는 할 수 있겠지. 그렇지. 역시 두 번째부터 안 되죠? 오, 주문이 강화할 수 있네? 아이, 감사합니다.
I thought we were finally going to get away from this place.
According to Moreland,
Good thing that
should
Aloy
be
showed
south
up.
of here.
자, 일단은 그 기계 부품하고 압축 공기 캡슐 회수하는 거 아마 오늘 여기까지만 진행을 하고 포세이돈을 찾으러 가는 여정은 또 11일차에서 진행을 하지 않을까 싶어요. 일단은 여기까지만 하고 텅 빈 언덕에서 압축 공기 캡슐 회수 여긴데? 여기라고? 요 퀘스트를 마지막으로 오늘의 라이브를 마쳐보도록 하겠습니다. 여긴데? 응? 아, 맞다. 여기 들어가서 가져오는 거였지? 맞아. 자. 물어. 다시. 좀만
We'll
버텨.
find a way to get the embers. I know we will.
위치가 정확하지가 않아. 어디 있는 거야? 아, 이거구나. 오케이. 올라갑시다. 오케이.
Got the compressed air capsule. Now, to get all the machine parts.
The parched desert air made the old wordsmith long for that.
저거 뭐지?
Drone.
탐사
Must be
드론?
part of Cyclops. If I can get its data, I can reconnect it with the dome back at the base. But how to get up there?
오, 저런 것도 있구나. 아, 그 가이아 거기서 기억났어. 아, 저게 저렇게 드론으로 있는 거였구나. 오케이. 쟤네도 체크해놔야지. 저것도 수집을 해야 되는 걸로 알고 있어요. 어우, 장난 아니다. 불 지피고 기계 부품을 얻으러 가봅시다. 어디냐? 이쪽이다.
Well, this is where Moreland said the road would be. They must have
어떤
moved on.
친구들이려나?
I need to pick up their trail. Better look for tracks.
흔적? 저기 있다.
There. Tracks should lead me to the herd.
흔적 저기 가기 전에 여기 뭐가 있더라고?
Nice. Positive green shine.
이걸 놓칠 순 없지. 가보겠습니다. 자, 흔적을 따라서 보자. 어떤 친구들이길래. 와, 모래 날리는 거 봐. 이렇게 발로 밟을 때마다 모래가 튀기는 게, 오, 리얼하네.
There's the herd. I should have the parts I need.
아, 쟤네야? 너무 많은데? 잠깐만. 지금이다. 이 녀석을 테스트할 때야. 지금이야말로. 그렇지. 그렇지, 그렇지. 와우! 일단 날아다니는 애부터. 우후! 오, 잠깐만. 아우! 협공은 힘들어. 우와. 가자.
Oh, the storm's whipped up a sand spiral. Great.
머리. 우와. 엉덩이. 엉덩이. 얼굴. 한 방 더. 끝. 어딨냐? 안 보이는데? 저기 있다. 빵. 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 아, 저기 안 맞아? 빵. 그렇지. 빵.
It's frosted over.
이야, 짜. 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 됐어. 이거 뭐냐? 좋은 아이템 같은데? 얼굴. 에이, 모르겠다. 눈. 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 그렇지. 한 마리 더 있었고. 벨로백도 있죠. 지금 얘들이 다가 아니에요. 진짜 보스는 벨로백이야. 엉덩이 한번 쏘고, 하나 더 쏘고, 눈. 한 방 더. 빵. 빵. 체력 회복하고. 빵. 빵. 그렇지.
Okay, got them all. Now where did the herd go?
어디로 갔을까?
Hard to see anything through this dust.
이쪽이다. 와, 하나도 안 보여. 어디냐. 여긴데. 여깄다. 흔적강조. 이쪽으로 가야 돼. 이쪽으로 가야 됩니다. 저 위에, 아씨. 결국 만나는구만. 그래, 만날 운명이었나봐. 그래도 날 안 보네. 안 보면 땡큐. 가자, 가자.
Looks like the herd's caught between those sand spirals. It leads up to my village.
누구 말하는 거야? 맞아, 시끄러워. 얘는 번개로 지저되고, 벨로백은 불에 약하고. 아, 정화수네. 얘는 리프레시인가 제가. 이 친구 한 마리 정도를 제가 유인을 해서 상대를 하고, 잠깐만, 벨로백이 오셨는데? 벨로백이 오시면 안 되지. 제가 냉기 벨로백이었나요? 냉기 벨로백이었지? 퀘스트 자원 사망 후 잔존 손상되지 않으면 자원이 보존. 그럼 저걸 터뜨리지 말아야겠네. 전류 발생기가 있고 요거 체크해놓자. 네. 문제점은 폭발. 일단 한 대 맞으시고. 됐어. 터진다. 터집니다. 꽝. 한 번 더. 한 대 더 때릴 수 있겠는데? 한 번 더. 꽝. 그렇지. 됐어. 일단 한 마리 잡았고, 정화수는 저건 힘드니까 잠깐만. 일단 요걸로. 오케이. 와. 오야, 잠깐만. 너 확인 좀 하자. 너 약점은 뭐니? 아. 오, 전류 발생기 저거구나. 오케이, 알았어, 알았어. 아닌가 보다. 터진다, 터진다. 그렇지. 비틀비틀. 꽝. 한 번 더. 꽝. 마지막 한 번 더. 그렇지. 깔끔하죠? 자. 오, 다 했네? 오케이, 깔끔. 너무 깔끔했다. 역시 약점을 공략하면은 굉장히 쉽게 잡을 수 있네요. 타이밍만 잘 맞춘다면.
What can I do for you, partner?
아, 잘못 눌렀다.
This one that can.
What happened?
Over, but there.
I've got everything I need to build the
incredible diving mask.
I think diving mask is enough.
I won't quibble. The workbench is all yours.
와, 특수장비 드디어 잠수할 수 있는 특수장비 제작한다. 요거죠? 어떻게 쓰지? 그냥 들어가면 되나? 오, 잠깐만. 이거 할 수 있네? 아, 완벽해. 트립캐스터도 업그레이드 해주고.
There's a marvel. If it works, you'll let me try it? I want to get down there and get those embers.
안 돼, 간접 키스야.
So what are you really looking for down there?
It's hard to explain. Something that caused a malfunction in the apparatus that controls the old city. I think it started the flood.
Well, I thought we started the flood. Like we sprung a trap. I don't know how we were detected. Like I said, the dancing lights around us changed, turned to sea life. There was this flash of red, and the roar of water surging in.
Wait, a flash of red?
A red light from a spot near the grate on the floor where the water burst through. It was like a beacon.
Or a warning. Thanks. That might help.
I hope it does. And good luck down there.
Okay, time to see if this thing works.
자, 포세이돈 찾는 건데 이게 얼마나 걸릴지 모르겠네요. 금방 끝날려나? 욕심이 생기네. 야, 많이 모았다 그 사이에. 볼까요? 잠시만요. 요것들도 좀 많이 해줘야 되고. 작업대 전문가. 스태미나 최대치가 늘어납니다. 이것도 채워줘야 되고. 지금 모래바다. 이거 요거까지 딱 하면 깔끔한데. 지금 깔끔한데. 자, 한번 들어가 보고 안 되면은 11일차에서 이어서 하도록 할게요. 오, 바로 착용되네. 와, 무한대로 숨 쉴 수 있는 거야?
Never been able to swim this deep before.
여기가 아닌가? 여기인가? 여기인가? 우와. 아니, 물속에서 자유로울 수 있다니. 이쪽이죠? 이거 홀로그램이야? 설마? 잠깐만. 여기구나. 여기구나. 오케이. 이게 뭐야? 아, 여기서 나중에 물이 빠지나 보다. 저도 싸울 생각 1도 없습니다. 제가 싸움 걸면 어떡하지? 겁난데.
Alert. Critical flooding detected. Automatic drainage controls offline. To execute an emergency purge, manual reset of primary and secondary pump nodes is required. The purge can then be triggered at the pump maintenance station.
If I do this purge and drain all the water, I can fight that big machine on dry ground. Looks like I have to reset a couple of pump nodes first.
펌프 노드 초기화.
According to the map, there should be an access point for the first node south of here.
남쪽이 어디요? 난 몰라. 와, 이쁘다. 홀로그램이지만 예쁘네요. 무서워라. 야, 싸울 수 없는 상황 되니까 진짜 무섭네요. 저기있다. 가자.
There must be a whole network of these tunnels down here. Water lines for an entire city.
여기서 제가 어떻게 해야 되죠? 저쪽으로 가야 되는구나. 찾았어요. 펌프 노드를 가동을 해야죠.
I can't reach the ledge from here. Maybe there's something I can climb to get out.
딛고 올라갈 만한 거. 이거 아니네. 딛고 올라갈 만한 거. 이거밖에 없는데? 여기 있다. 이쪽이구나. 와, 살겠다. 밸브가 어디 있었죠? 여기죠?
One node down. Better swim back up and find the access point for the second node.
위로? 가라앉은 도시로 돌아가게. 다시 내려가야 돼? 으아. 물속이 제일 무서워.
According to the map, the second node should be on the other side of the door. far from help here.
돌아가자. 이쪽으로 돌아가면 안전할 거야. 와, 완전 무슨 수정궁 같다. 너무 멋진데요? 오! 저는 아무것도 아닙니다. 저는 수초입니다. 저는 수초예요. 조금 못난 수초일 뿐입니다. 저는 아무것도 갈 길 가세요. 아, 소리 들려. 싫어. 수초 뒤로. 숨어. 누구지? 아니 버로어가 왜 여기까지 와 있어? 아주 그냥 얘 헤엄도 칠 줄 알아? 오, 무서워. 쟨 도대체 무슨 동물일까? 헤엄도 칠 줄 알고. 여기서 사라져버리렴. 절로 가야 되는데. 쟤는 갔고. 됐다.
Should get me to the second node.
어디로 가야 되지? 여기 있다. 살겠네. 왜 안 되는 거 같지?
I won't budge. Maybe that debris is weighing it down.
어떤 잔해를 말씀하시는 건가요? 제가 이걸 못 봤군요.
Let's see if that helped.
키워보시죠. 이것 때문에 그런 것이 아닐까? 다시 된다.
Okay, I've taken care of both nodes. Now I just need to activate the emergency purge at the maintenance station.
물 빠지겠지? 다시 가동하러 또 가야 되잖아. 근데 와, 무섭다. 무서워.
According to the map, the maintenance stations should be at the south end of the dome.
어딨지? 저 끝으로 가야죠. 이 친구가 잘 뜨면은 움직이겠습니다. 저기 수초 하나 더 있다. 계속 가세요. 다시 돌아오는구나. 오히려 좋아, 오히려 좋아. 가게 두고 난 내 갈 길 가는 거지. 잠깐만요. 잠깐만요. 아씨, 다 왔는데 여기서 죽는다고? 안돼. 아, 내가 어떻게 왔는데 지금 내가 어떻게 왔는데 내가 어떻게 왔는데 내가 어떻게 왔는데요. 미쳐버려.
Looks like part of this building collapsed. There might be a way in.
안돼. 얘들아, 안돼.
Just look at the console also. That might be the main exit. But how to get in?
안돼 얘들아, 안돼. 제발 날 내버려둬. 제발 부탁이야. 나 너무 힘들게 왔단 말이야. 여기서 죽을 순 없어. 숨어.
Let's see where this leads.
숨어. 나 잘 온 것 같은데? 나 어쩌다가 제대로 왔어.
I think I'm in the maintenance station now.
아씨, 어쩌다가 나 속.
I just gotta find a console to activate the
다행이다.
emergency purge.
와, 다행이다. 어쩌다 제대로 들어왔다. 아, 여기선 전투 갖지 말자, 우리.
There should be a console in here.
콘솔이 어딨지? 저 위구나. 아이고, 왜 못 올라가니?
There. Time to dry this place out.
이제 다 덤벼.
That did it! Okay. Now I can deal with that machine guarding the door on the other end of the dome. And once I get past it, I can get to what's waiting on the other side of the door. Poseidon. Guess the purge didn't get rid of all of the water.
여기서 그래, 잠수해야 되네요. 그래도 물속에 있어야 되네. 근데 배경음악이 되게 잔잔해. 그래서 뭔가 굉장히 위험한 상황인 걸 아는데도 차분해지는 것 같아. 됐다. 어? 저건 뭐지? 저 빛나는 거? 아무것도 아니죠? 이런 거에 현혹되면 안 돼. 딱 목표물을 향해서 달려가야지. 이거
First left these machines behind. Let's sneak by them. Deal with the big one first.
보자. 불과 전기를 노리면 되네. 그러면은 가면서 봐. 너는 어떤 거를 아, 연쇄 반응이 정화수네. 그럼 힘들어. 그러면 힘들어. 제가 정화수 속성이 있는 무기가 아직 없습니다. 아쉽게도.
Okay. Poseidon is through there. But where did that machine go?
Aloy! It's a miracle!
아이고 저런. 아, 싸워야 되네. 어차피 싸워야 돼.
Was this you? Did you lower the waters?
Yeah, but there's a new problem. That thing's in our way.
Yeah, it's gonna be difficult to get the embers with that around.
As the scrappy band of adventurers beheld the beast, they knew what they had to do.
What? Are you crazy? Hush now. She saved our Delph.
Okay then. Stay up here and start firing when I engage.
와우.
Get to that overhang.
냉기 전기 약해. 냉기 연쇄 반응. 요거 체크해놔. 냉기 연쇄 반응 체크해놓고 일단은 준비. 죽고 싶지 않으니까 방어막. 아, 저기구나. 체크 완료. 터지고요. 지금이다. 이거를 아, 이런. 하나를 날렸어. 일단 만들어. 그 다음에 우후. 좋아요, 좋아요. 오. 빵. 아, 이게 안 맞았다고? 빵. 빵. 우후. 우와. 와, 물 쏘는 거 봐라. 와우. 오, 야, 뭐야, 이거. 어우, 야, 씨. 틈을 안 주네. 와, 정면으로 본다고? 그럼 나도 가만 안 있어. 오, 잠깐만요. 지금이다. 어우, 야, 씨. 아, 이때 움직인다고 또? 하필이면? 한 번 더. 지금이니! 준비. 방어막. 지금이다. 오, 너무 아프다. 그렇지. 가능성이 보인다. 우와우. 너무 아프고. 자, 마지막 하나. 냉기 한 번 더. 아직 때리지마. 와, 어우야, 지금 아니야. 팡. 불러주고. 이제부터는 정면 승부다. 우와. 오, 나 죽겠는데? 안 돼, 여기서 죽을 순 없어. 여기서 죽을 순 없다. 이거나 먹어라. 한 방 더. 오. 됐다!
Aloy! You did it! Come on, gentlemen, get a move on.
갑시다. 친구들하고 얘기를 좀 해보고 가죠. 들어와. 내려와, 얘들아.
You guys all right?
More than all right. We did it! All the embers we could ever want, and it's all thanks to you.
Very, heartwarming. But maybe we can just, grab what we came here for and get out before any more of those things decide to show up.
Now, shard counter. Nothing wrong with a little reveling. Though we should probably let our flame-haired friend get going. I believe she has business down here, does she not?
Right, of course. You need any help?
I can handle it from here.
Very well. We'll start taking some of the embers upstairs. Holler if you need us.
Thanks.
와, 재밌다.
I'll need these later, for sure. Poseidon should be somewhere beyond this door. Time to bring it home. Okay. Poseidon should be hiding in some kind of processor. I need to find a console to gain access to it.
아, 끝날 때까지 끝난 게 아닌 거야?
I should be able to use that console.
오케이, 오케이. 오케이, 오케이. 다 왔습니다.
I'm here to bring you home, Poseidon. To Gaia. Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Poseidon's subordinate function to original code.
오케이.
Okay. Gotta bring this back to Gaia.
엘리베이터 통로로 돌아가야 한다고? 어디를 말하는 거지? 여긴가? 아, 그러면 맵으로 바로 이동하면 안 되겠네. 오케이, 알겠습니다.
System reboot initiated.
Looks like taking Poseidon triggered a restart of the city's power system.
그러니까 이런 하위 기능들이
Moreland and crew must have headed back up top.
곳곳에 퍼져 있으면서 오히려 부작용이 있었던 것 같아요. 그 퍼져 있는 그 도시들에 포세이돈이 이제 회수가 되니까 다 이렇게 다시 정상적으로 가동이 되죠. 아이테르인가? 그 아이테르 때도 그랬는데 여기서 내가 붙잡을 게 있나? 붙잡을 게 없는데? 그럼 내가 여기 올라온 이유가 없잖아. 아, 저기 있구나.
Going down.
여기 사다리가 있었구나. 여긴 약간 그 차이나타운 느낌이죠? LA의 차이나타운. 예쁘다. 잠깐 구경하고. 그때 차이나타운 맞네. 와.
Hot. I'm sweating everywhere.
좋지, 덥지? 얼른 갈게. 와, 여기도 이것도 있었는데, 에스컬레이터. 이렇게 큰 백화점인가? 차이나 컨셉으로 한 백화점인가? 이거 어디 가니? 잠깐만, 어떻게 올라가니? 여기 있구나. 왠지 저쪽 계단으로 가도 됐던 것 같은데. 오케이, 괜찮아. 여기 아니지? 이쪽이지? 잘못 왔구만. 한층 더 위네요. 잠깐만, 여기도 아니야. 아, 계단으로 왔어도 똑같이 막혔겠네요. 그럼 어디로 가나? 길을 좀 알려주겠니? 아, 저기가 있다. 사다리가 있다, 사다리가. 저 사다리를 어떻게 가지? 다시. 일로 가서 옆으로 이동을 해서, 아, 저렇게 가면 되겠네. 그냥 이렇게. 간단했다. 다 왔네요. 어디로 가든 상관없겠죠? 반대편으로.
An elevator. Moreland must have built this before the place flooded. Might still work. Be nice not to have to climb back up.
저게 생각보다 빨리 끝났네요. 오래 걸릴 줄 알았는데. 잘생겼어. 매력있어요, 에일로이. 자, 도착했습니다.
Whatever she did, it must have powered up the whole city.
맞아, 내가 했어.
How much did all this cost?
보충하고.
Let's go.
작업대에서 뭐 할 건 없겠죠? 요거는 제가 안 쓰는 것들이니까.
Hang on out there.
오케이, 봅시다.
The show my old Gramps always wanted.
There's another.
His dream realized, his old Gramps' legacy ensured. Our hero beheld the sea of desert lights and wept at his good fortune.
When I saw the embers as a child, I never dreamed they could be like this. Thank you, Aloy. Well, did you find what you were looking for?
I did. And now I have to move on.
Oh. Come back when you can. I got big plans for this place.
I thought you wanted to put on shows with the Embers back in the climb.
Oh, no. This is the show. Oh, can you imagine? Folks from all over the land coming to take it all in. Plus, some food and a nice place to stay.
Not to mention a variety of entertainment venues.
Don't forget, games of chance. Plenty of shards to be had there for certain.
A new dream, huh? I hope you make it happen. Goodbye, gentlemen.
This delve is a story for the ages. All thanks to you.
Is Moreland and Cruz gonna stay? Maybe I should come back and check on them later. For now, I need to get Poseidon back to Gaia. But I might want to find that Oseram camp first. See if Talana made it. And with my new diving mask, I can swim as deep as I need to. Like at those deep water sites I found earlier.
자, 이렇게 해서 오늘 플레이는 여기까지 진행을 해보도록 하겠습니다. 오, 정말 많이 했죠. 아이테르? 그 친구하고 포세이돈 친구 회수하는 데 성공을 했습니다. 그래서 메인 퀘스트를 진행을 해봤고 11일차 진행을 할 때는 이제 세 번째 저기를 하위 기능을 회수하러 가보겠습니다. 감사합니다. 11일차에서 찾아뵙겠습니다. 안녕히 계세요.
You mean call it something like carnival?
Look, just saying something twice doesn't make it sound better, Abaddon.